Last week on Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing, Dave Lefebre left Brian Thrift literally stranded in the semifinals, easily advancing to today's title match. Lefebre will face one of the true legends of the sport, the General, Larry Nixon, in a Lake Chickamauga slugfest. At stake, the Pelican Ultimate Match Fishing title belt. It all comes down to this. Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing Championship starts right now.
Oh no! From Blue Water Lodge on Lake Chickamauga in Dayton, Tennessee, I'm Joe Thomas, along with Fish Fishburne, and this is Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing. This week, Fish, it's our final match. It's the one we've been waiting for between two great anglers, but they set down some great anglers to get here.
They did. Dave Lefebre against Larry Nixon. What a match. But Lefebre, how did he get here, guys? He sat down Brandon Polinick, and then, Joe, he beat Brian Thrift. And so what did Larry Nixon do? He sat down Wesley Strader, a local from up the street in Spring City, and then he beat two-time defending champion Jacob Wheeler. Come on.
Yeah, Fish, these guys definitely deserve to be here, and they have Lake Chickamauga figured out right now. But it all starts with the coin toss.
All right, guys, congratulations on making it to the championship round. We're going to toss the coin now. Who's going to call it?
Dave is.
I guess I am.
Heads.
It is tails, Mr. Nixon.
Oh, my goodness. I've won twice on 1 and 3. I'm going 1 and 3, Dave. I know where you're going to take me, and I can't run out of there without burying it in the mud, and I ain't going to go there. So, do the best I can.
Good luck, man.
Good luck today, dude.
You too, brother.
Let's have fun.
He blew me away with that. The quarters mean everything. You know, I wanted second and fourth. If I would have got first and third, it would have been a loss right from the get-go.
Traditionally in ultimate match fishing, we have thrown our anglers a twist in the finals. They've come to expect it. But this season, there will be no twist. We're going to go head-to-head, ultimate match fishing style. We've got two of the best anglers in the world and one of the best formats. We're going to make it happen with no surprises.
All right, guys, this is it for the championship. Good luck to both of you. Larry, it's going to start on your first cast.
Cross your fingers. Let's go for broke. Have a good day. All week long, right off the bat, I've been catching a big fish or two in this creek, and my thought was, you know, if I fished in this creek my first quarter, that I might get two of them big ones.
Fish on back of the boat. I saw Dave Lefebre pick up that little crankbait. He made a long shot down the bank. I can't tell how big this fish is, but he is taking his time with him for sure. Oh, it's a big one. It's a giant.
24, here I go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. First thing out of the gate from the back of the boat. He's got a monster. Really taking his time with this fish. He's got his drag set light.
Well, how big is the dadgum thing, Dave?
Oh, he's hooked on the outside. Oh. He's got him. Number one in the live well for Dave Lefebre, and it is a big one.
Shaking.
Yeah, I'd be shaking too. Unreal, baby.
You talk about an incredible way to start off this match. I can only imagine what Larry Nixon's feeling right now. Dave Lefebre takes a little crankbait, makes a Hail Mary down the bank, and catches a 4 to 5 pounder right out of the gate.
I'm so nervous I can't even talk, but that's what you get with fishing with a classy guy like him.
You know, anytime somebody catches one about the first cast on behind you like that, yeah. That was one of them television moments, you know, when you kind of got the boat sitting there and everything calms out on the bank. He fires a long cast and whops him a big one. So, yeah, it hurt a little bit. It took me a minute to get over that one.
The UMF Finals is always a pressure cooker, and I guarantee these anglers both have butterflies. And if Larry Nixon wasn't nervous before, I guarantee he is now after that big bass from Dave Lefebre. Let's take it over to Andy Morgan right now. He's fished more UMF Finals than any angler, and find out his take on the final match.
Joe, to say there's pressure or there's not pressure, Yes, there's pressure. When you're in the finals, you try not to let your ego get in the way. The pressures won't even get in the way, but they do. They get in the way. You're kind of nerved up. I know these guys are nerved up. You just try to put it behind you, make every cast count, land your bites, and go for broke.
Look at me shaking.
Yeah, I'd be shaking too.
Back of the boat.
That was one of them television moments, you know.
Oh, it's a big one. It's a giant.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit. Took me a minute to get over that one.
Got him. Unbelievable. Look at me shaking.
Yeah, I'd be shaking too.
What a great start for Dave Lefebre. He just boated a bass over 4 pounds, and I got to tell you, that's going to put him in contention right now for the Strike King Big Bass Award. Strike King Lure Company has decided to donate $500 to the Catch a Dream Foundation in the angler's name who catches the largest bass during each of our matches.
Fish on front of the boat. Well, that's a good one. Keeper for Larry Nixon.
Oh, I wonder if that's a penalty.
I wish, but no.
Good one, Larry.
Larry, that fish's tail touched the deck just before it hit the cooler, so it's a good one, no penalty.
Yeah, you wanted to suck on that whistle.
Fish on, back of the boat. Dave Lefebre has another one on that crankbait out of the back of the boat.
Oh, he's barely out.
Really taking his time with this fish. I can't tell how big it is.
It left a good boil.
In the boat, number 2 for Dave Lefebre. Absolutely not what Larry Nixon needed right now.
No.
You know, fishing from the back, there's ways that you can just take the back guy totally out of commission. On the bluffs, you can't do that. There's no way. I mean, he had me right up against them, right up against the rocks, you know, but, you know, it's literally 15 feet directly under the boat. So I was just able to catch the fish that were just maybe a little bit deeper. Or, it was all just stuff that I was thinking, you know, and it kind of worked out.
Fish on. It's got him tied up.
Boy, and he's down deep too.
Fish is coming out, seesawing. Looks like he's got it loose. It's a good one. It's a big one. It finally came out of the cover. He played that perfectly.
Quit it.
Oh yeah, giant in the boat for Larry Nixon.
Gosh.
Nice.
You're coming across the line on the land, Larry.
Nice job, Brad.
Too bad.
Fist pump.
You just watched a textbook example of how to land a big bass when he's wrapped up in heavy cover. Larry could have just pulled on that fish and probably broke him off. But instead, he took his time, he just kept a tight line, took the trolling motor, eased in, kind of assessed the situation, walked the fish out, and landed him. That's big, that's a game changer.
I'm so nervous now I can't talk.
Fish on.
Nice.
Number 3 for Larry Nixon, and that's a good one.
End of the period.
Yeah, that first quarter getting 3 keepers and having that one great big one, you know, I felt like at least I had an outside chance, and I felt pretty good at that point in time, and then, yeah.
All right, Dave, it's going to start when you put it in gear.
All right, we're gone. You know, I spent a lot of time in this creek idling and finding these off-the-wall stumps, little rocks or whatever. You know, I even found something I think looked like a metal chair down there and caught a fish off of it. I had 28 spots that I could pull up on, make one cast, bounce my bait off of it.
Second quarter is now underway, and Dave Lefebre is in control of the boat. He stayed in Richland Creek. He only ran about a mile, but he's fishing offshore, and he's still using that little crankbait.
There he is.
Fish on.
These are always big ones, always.
Dave Lefebre has a bass on. He's right here by Blue Water Marina, and he caught this fish from the dock throwing out into the channel.
He finally is tagged. Yes, it's a big one. It is a big one.
So good, but I'm not gonna.
Got him. Number 3 for Dave Lefebre.
Good one. Good one.
I love catching them on a crankbait, but man, it makes me so nervous, that whole fight, especially without a net. 14 years on the FLW tour, scooping them. But I like it better this way. This is manly.